Hi guys, welcome back. Nice to see ya. I thought that the last Tokyo treat was a few months ago, but as most of you know, it was an accident. I didn't get rid of the subscription like I should have, so this is technically my last Tokyo treat box. So thank you for coming and hanging out with me while I check it out. A lot of you know that I like it to be a surprise, so I don't really research a lot into what's actually coming into the box, and I kind of just wing it. So for the most part, the treats tend to stay the same. It's different brands, different flavors, but the same type of textures and stuff like that. So let's get into it. Oh, and I'd like to say thank you to one of my followers on my Facebook channel, Mark Skinner, because he got me this really cool Zelda opener. It's like a card opener, but I'm going to use it for the tape. Is that my package info? Yeah, let me move that down some. Try to stab it. Is this going to work? Yeah. Okay. Wow, they really don't want anybody to open this. Cool. Alright. Let's do this. So thank you again, Skinner, for that. It's a really, really cute letter opener. I'm going to set it next to me. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. There she blows. Treat yourself. And you should. I know I like to. So I don't have my table that I normally have with me. So what I'm going to be doing is sitting here, and then I have the table next to me so you can see the Tokyo treat. So, unfortunately, we're covering up Mr. McCarr back here, but he'll be fine. He's okay. He can still see the Tokyo treat. Actually, I could use you to prop it up, sir. He's going to prop it up for me. Thank you, McCarr. All right. So first things first, it's summer snacking. Really cute. I love the watermelons and the lemons and stuff like that. And you guys know that the box comes with this. Oh, yeah. That talks about some other things. But the box comes with the list of items that come with it. So this will be fun. I'm going to have a good time. I know it. Everything's always really fresh and really tasty. So I don't think I'm going to be too mad. All right. So first things first, the drink. Oh, great. Most of the time, the drinks come to where you can reclose them. I did not realize this was going to be a can, but that's okay. So, nectar. And it's got peaches on the front of it, so we're going to go with that. It's peach. The box has not been shook, so this should open nicely. There we go. The can reminds me of like a condensed milk type can. That's how thick it is. Smells peachy. Whoa, that's cool. It does taste just like peach juice. Not as sweet as the stuff from here in America, but really good. All right, I'm going to set that down on the floor away from my feet. We don't want any accidents. All right. First snack is actually going to be the Kit Kats. So, oh, I get multiple Kit Kats. Well, that's cool. Okay, so I get the, which Kit Kats are these? I don't think I got the Kit Kats that were supposed to come with it. Maybe that's why they sent me two. But we've got this, it's supposed to be Kit Kat pudding. But I've got this set of Kit Kats, and I've got a second thing of Kit Kats. I'm not really sure what that's about. To be honest with you, this is the first time this has ever happened to me. So I don't believe these are the Kit Kats that were supposed to come with it. But they look good. This looks like, I won't be able to tell you what I got this time with the Kit Kats just because it's not. What was supposed to come with it was the newly dropped by Kit Kat, their Japan exclusives, caramel pudding flavored chocolate and caramel cream filling between crispy wafers. Summertime snack. So maybe that's why they gave me 2, because I don't get these Japan exclusives. So I've got this one. I'm not sure what it is. So once I open it and taste it, you'll know. Same with this one. This one looks like the matcha. So I'm assuming that's what this flavor is. Crazy. All right. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Master Sword here. A lot of you know over on my Facebook channel, I do a lot of Zelda gameplay. So I just opened up my Amazon for the cosplay. So hopefully I'll be starting that here soon. Trying to open them over on this side so it's not so loud. First bag, here we go. I think these are the ones that I've already had from the last box. If so, it is what it is, I guess. These are the ginger ones that I've had before. I'm a tad bit disappointed that I don't get to try the ones that are supposed to come with the box. Sorry about that, you guys. Tastes like matcha. Tastes like tea. A little bit of greenery in that one. I only ate a little bit because I'm not super fond of the strong flavor that it gives off. I know a lot of people love it. So don't hate me. All right, let's go on to the next one. Hopefully I get what was supposed to come in the box. Okay, so the next one is the Tangari corn salted vanilla flavor. Okay. It says ice cream fans, a new release from crunchy corn snack, Tangari corn. They have a fresh, sweet, and salty vanilla flavor. Try mixing them in with vanilla ice cream for a unique summer treat. Wow, it is a big box. A little squished, that's okay. It looks like it's got a different type of opening around it. Yes, here we go. The box is a nice box. Different kind of opening. I should have brought my trash can and I didn't. I apologize. Kind of looks like a coffee bag. Must be a different type of bag in order to keep the freshness, I'm assuming. Master Sword coming in handy again. I need to sharpen my my Master Sword. Okay, it looks like a bugle. It's like the cone-shaped bugle. I could see what they mean about the ice cream, because it would be a really cute idea. Is it better if I put it, here we go. That way you can see it a little better. You could put like a little scoop of ice cream and you could have like your own tiny little ice cream. It'd be really cute. Oh, these are good. Oh yeah. Super yummy. I love those. All right, I'm gonna put that. I'll put it down here. Take a sip of my drink. Yum, yum. Okay, moving on. Next one is the pudding. Oh, goodness. Teafuku More caramel dessert goodness to give you a boost on a hot summer day. Inside this fluffy, bite-sized marshmallow, you'll find rich pudding custard. All right, I'm down for that. It's got like a little guy on the front that looks super happy. Oh, you're cute. Oh, it's super cute. And I'll put it right here. That way you can kind of see it a little bit better. Normally the treats are really, really close and I get super, super close to the camera, but hopefully you can see that. He's like this, here, you know what? He's like this super happy guy. He's so super happy. Okay. Sit back down. These are really, really good too. Ooh, it is. It's so fluffy. Like a nice little marshmallow. Let me show you the middle. Oh, so good. I didn't eat dinner, so this is my dinner. What did I do with my paper? Where did I put it? All right, we're gonna move on. That was actually really, really good. Am I sitting on it? No, here it is. I sit on everything. Sunglasses, phones, you name it. I sit on it. Not on purpose. All right. The melon Pandero butter cookie. Fresh melon, creamy butter, and a panda face. Don't let the super cute panda shape fool you. This cookie is a sweet and refreshing summer treat you don't want to miss. All right. Here you are. I see you. Oh, it is. It's so cute. The wrapper's cute. I think he has a snot bubble. If I'm not mistaken. I'm setting it next to me, so I won't forget. But check this out. Very cute. I'm pretty sure that's a snot bubble. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, I broke him. I broke the cookie. Now I can't show you. Oh no, he's already broken. So we're good. Ooh, that melon flavor. This is the top of his head. Mmm. I'm not sure what kind of melon is in this picture, but that tastes like honeydew. It tastes like a honeydew wafer. And I love the texture that comes with the cookies that they have over there. A lot of the times I'm one of those only eat it if it's like warm and soft, but they have this way about making cookies where they don't have to be warm and soft. They can just be crunchy, but they still have this moisture to them. It's really weird to describe, but you can tell they're just really well made. So super yummy cookie. Okay, next to me. Moving on. We've got the Pocky. Ooh, yes. This is a summer exclusive Pocky alert. Only around for a short time, these Pocky have a cocoa-based and taste mint cocoa coating. They give us major refreshing cocoa mint ice cream vibes, but with a crunch. I love Pocky. I love coffee, so taking a Pocky and stirring your coffee is not a bad thing. I've learned it can be very yummy. I love how they do packaging. Love it. So here we go. And of course, I'm going to be saving one of these packages for my friend. Probably just send him the whole box here. Just close it back up nicely. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. You wouldn't believe how many of these snacks I finish off after I'm done filming. All of them. Okay, I share with my daughter. Don't use your teeth. My master sword's not going to be able to cut through this tin. Alright, here we go. Will you come out so I can eat you, please? No, don't eat us. Too late. Oh, it's got like the mint colored green. Let me put it over here so you can kind of see it. It really does taste like, it kind of tastes like Girl Scout cookies. The Thin Mints. Oh yeah. I wish they had these here because I would grab these all the time to put in my coffee. Especially around Christmas time. Oh yeah. You are mine later. All right. Moving on, we've got the bubbly Taiyaki chocolate flavor. Are Japan lakes filled with bubbly Taiyaki? No, but no worries. We caught one for you anyway. Inside the cute fish-shaped manka wafer, you'll find a sweet bubbly chocolate. Let's check it out. And this guy. Now, hopefully, it is in one full shape, so I can show you. So I can show you the actual fish shape, because they're really cute when they don't get all crumbled up during shipping. Oh, he's perfect. Look at you. And it comes on this little brown tray, which is really cute. But this is normally what they look like. It literally tastes like an ice cream cone, like a giant wafer. It's really good. All right. It's very rich. The chocolatey inside is like a whipped, as you could see a second ago. It's like a really whipped type of cocoa flavor. So it's very airy, very crunchy, but it's very rich, which I do like. But I'm going to save some for later, because that's what I do. I guess I'll put it, well, you know what? Got this packaging here. I'll put it back in the package. And save it for later. Boom. Good job. Yay. All right. Next up, we have the caramel corn lemon squash. Lemon squash. Oh, cool. Check out this packaging. That's really cute. All right. Feeling something a little sour? We got you. This limited edition caramel corn is a collab with Juice and Candy brand lemon squash to make this sweet and sour crunchy corn treat. I didn't bring scissors this time. Let me pull out the master sword. Do y'all think? Whoa, like lemons, straight up. Normally the lemony isn't too powerful, but this... Whoa. Whoa, like the moment you put it on your tongue, it's like pff, right in the face. And it's like this quick sour that's not over, like, it's not face puckering type of sour, it's like tangy. And it smashes you in the face and then it's gone. Cool. I've never had anything like that. You know how if you have like a lemon drop or something, this lemony just goes through the whole time? Not this. Because then you have that caramel that comes in right after that lemon kick. And the caramel kind of is like, we're calming you down after you just got punched in the face. But it's a good type of punch in the face. That is crazy. If you're into stuff and trying new things, you gotta get this box because that is nuts. Crazy. Never before have I had something like that. Okay. It was really good. I'm gonna move it out of the way. Okay, so moving on is the Amibos. Am I saying that wrong? Amabio? Seaweed salt, sorry. Y'all already know my pronunciation sucks. We're bringing you double... Let me pull it out here. It's the one with the yellow. Double the Amabio goodness. I'm saying that wrong. First up is a refreshingly salty seaweed salt, a crunchy Japanese treat with a salty kick reminding us to visit the ocean. These things are always crazy when they come out. They're always easy to open though. Oh, this one's got a bunch of like... You have to see this. I must show you. It definitely smells like seaweed. The little guy has like a thumbs up, so I figured I'd thumbs up too. Very good. I will say the seaweed flavor is not overpowering, which I really like, because a lot of the times seaweed can kill the taste of other things. It looks like they took like a seaweed flakes, kind of coated the outside so it's not all the way through. It's actually really good. So, cheers to that because that's pretty good. All right, so the next one is a Sugar Rush. Feeling sweet? Super popular with adults and kids alike, this Sugar Rush is a crunchy, light treat here to satisfy the snack cravings of all sweet tooths. So this one is basically the sweet version of what I just had, which I'm going to go ahead and save this one because you can tell that it has the same texture, and more than likely it'll just be a sweeter version of what I just had. So I'm not going to open this one, and I'm going to save this one for my friend. Okay, moving on. New Mochi Taro. New Mochi Taro has been a long-time childhood favorite in Japan. The salty, crunchy goodness is sure to bring back some happy summer memories, even if you've never had it before. Okay. Little guy on the package, super cute. Oh, one just escaped. Now these are what I was trying to show you earlier. The last time I had a Tokyo treat box. And I want to show you what the actual treat looks like. So I'm going to stand up and come over there so you won't be able to hear me for a sec. Okay, so this is like a little, yep. They're really good, but it's basically the same flavor each time. One time they had like a gravy style flavor, and that one so far has been the only different one. The actual taste of the cracker itself literally overpowers any type of seasoning that they season it with, which isn't a bad thing. It's very good. They're definitely tasty. If you like things like thicker soups, like potato soups or cheese style soups, thicker soups these would be amazing for, because they just give it that little extra, and they're good. All right, so we're gonna move on. The next one is the turtle crackers. Okay. Oh, and oh yes, I remember these. Most of the time they're peanut butter flavored. We'll see what kind this is. Did you know turtles can easily live over 100 years, but after trying these salty sweet Japanese crackers, named after the turtle's shell, they won't be around for very long. It doesn't say what flavor they are. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. I'm assuming like a caramel. And they do. They look, let me show you these as well. They look like a turtle shell. I am not sure what that is. I can't put a taste on that. It's sweet, but it's also seasoned. It definitely is a corn treat, I would think, with the way that it tastes, and it's very crunchy, as you could tell when I came back. But it's hard to put a flavor on that. There's a light sweetness to it, not overpowering, but it's got a very similar flavor to this, but a little different. There's like a deep caramel type taste, almost kind of a burnt bread type taste, but like the good kind, where they just, instead of toasting it, they pan cooked it. I don't know how people cook things, okay? I'm not that great of a cook myself, though everyone says different. All right, so, okay, I'm going to try not to butcher this one. Yeokin Fugashi? Sorry. Okay. Let's take a look. I'm assuming, yes, this is it. What the heck is this? I have never before seen this. I have to show this to you. I'm going to read it to you, and then I'll get closer so you can see it better. So this is the Yeokin Fugashi. You might be melting in the heat, but the only place the sweet fugashi made with unrefined sugar, refined sugar, and brown sugar will melt in your mouth. All right, this is when I needed a camera guy to zoom in and zoom out. My camera guy's working on this truck. Here I come, so you can see this. Okay, my face is, only reason my face is like that is because it's like biting into straight up sugar. It has like a very, very, very light, so mild, you can barely tell, like cocoa outside, but the inside is like straight up non-flavored cotton candy. That's what it tastes like. It's like, it lives up to its name. It's nothing but a bunch of sugars inside of this hollow, listen to that, this hollow foam sounding treat. That's crazy. I've never had anything like that. It's like if you mush cotton candy together and it went stale. Hear it? Like some sort of foam, like the foam you plant plants in. Anyway, take a drink after that. Wow. Gosh, I love that. I thought it was going to have like a carbonated kick to it, but it's really not. It's kind of more like a juice. All right. Porky German potato flavor. Crunchy, crispy, and tasty. Let's find it first. That must be... Oh, these little stick things. They're really good. Crunchy, crispy, and tasty. These sticks are easy to eat and perfect for sharing. They also have super savory flavor. On second thought, Maybe we're wrong about sharing. These are always really good. They kind of taste like a Pringle, but in a stick form. I actually don't think I've ever shared these with Ryan, so I think I'm gonna save these for him. At least I don't think I have. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna save these ones because I always have them and they're always really good. So I'm gonna pass it on. I am gonna share. And he's probably gonna dwell in that yumminess that they are. And that's fine. Wow. I was so wrong about this box. Wow. I was so wrong. You guys, look what was at the bottom. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I got 3 things of Kit Kats. That is so incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Wow. I was so disappointed that I wasn't going to be able to taste these. But they actually sent them anyway. I am so excited. Backtrack smacked me in the face. What, Tokyo Treat? You outdid yourself this time. What? Oh, and the packages are very clean, very cute, as the mini Kit Kat packages would be. You guys, I am in disbelief. I didn't think I was going to get to try them. I was a little upset. I am no longer upset. Now I'm overwhelmed. I can't believe I get to have all 3. Ugh, yum. Mmm. Mmm. Yes. It's got a light vanilla-iness to it. Like a really well-made vanilla pudding, almost. But it's kind of got like a shortbread taste to it as well. It still has the wonderful outside coating and the inside coating of the wafer, which is just so good. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Tokyo Treat. Dang the man. Did not think I was going to get all 3. That is awesome. These are so good. It's helping me kick the flavor because these matcha ones, the tea flavor is very strong, and I'm a light tea drinker. So if you like your tea strong, this is where it's at right here. I already know. I have a friend who loves tea, and I'm going to be sending him some of these. I do like to share. I don't like to hoard things. I have a lot of friends who don't get to try this kind of stuff, so it's nice to be able to pass it on. But those were the Kit Kat pudding ones, and it's a caramel pudding flavor, like ice cream. And it delivers. It definitely delivers. Okay, so we're moving on to the corn treats. Lucky Cone. Oh geez, he's here with his little, what are those, his kids? It's a little corn guy. Alright. Lucky Corn tastes salt flavor. In Japan, summer is the time for scary movies. They say being scared cools you down. And for your snack, super addictive salty Lucky Corn. You'll be too busy snacking to get spooked. These are like little corn puffs, and they do have the traditional flavor that it's talking about. They kind of taste like a cereal, like a corn puff cereal type deal, but they're very airy and they're really good. I love these. Okay, moving on. Next is the Full Moon Pond salty flavor. Summer is a great time for stargazing in warm air. Although maybe you'll be too busy munching on Full Moon Pond to look up. using salt from, oh goodness, Okinawa. Oh, I hate that I mispronounce this stuff. It's a super tasty and crunchy light snack. Okay. Give it a go then. It tastes like a rice cake, a salty rice cake, a plain salty rice cake. Not bad. Okay. Last but not least, Yakisoba Shop Taro Snacks. Eating yakisoba is one of the highlights of summer in Japan. It's always a hit at festivals. We're bringing you a taste of Japanese saucy summer noodle. Goodness. Oh, they always recommend putting this in water and heating it up and trying it out because it's kind of like pieced up ramen. But they also say that you can eat it just how it is. So this is one of my favorites that they have because of the way, just the flavor that always comes with it. And instead of dumping it into my hand and then throwing it into my mouth, I'm just going to try to do it with the package. It's kind of like eating ramen noodles dry, honestly. But this it does have a pork-like flavor to it, which is really cool. And it is very like saucy. And these are one of my favorites because these are always really well seasoned and they're always really well good. Really well good. Yeah, because that makes sense. But they're always really well done. So I really like these as well. They're super yummy, super tasty. And I normally, when I get these and they're this good, I'll finish them at the moment. Or I'll finish them right when I'm done with the video. I'm actually going to, I'm going to wait. Just because my stomach has been very touch and go lately. So normally I would sit here and finish a lot of these in front of you guys. But today I cannot. So all of these came out really, really good. I'm super happy with the products that they've given. I've gotten a few that I haven't liked, but all in all, they've been really good, and I really can't complain. So if you would like to try some of these yourself, you can go to tokyotreat.com and you can actually pick out your own packs and grab them for yourself, which I highly recommend. If you don't get to snack much and you don't get to get out much, these are definitely worth snagging because you do get so many different tastes and textures and so many different treats that you normally wouldn't get from the United States in these boxes, and they're really well done. There was a couple that I wasn't really fond of, but even the ones that I'm not fond of, they're still really good, which is just crazy to me. So thank you again, Tokyo Treat. I'm really surprised that I was actually able to get all 3 bags of the Kit Kats. That is absolutely unheard of, and I'm so blown away. I was actually super disappointed that I wasn't going to get to try the new Kit Kats, and then there it was, snuck in. I'm overwhelmed with happiness because they're so good. I dropped some back there. Yeah, that's right. No shame in my game. All right. Thank you guys again for coming and hanging out with me. It always means the world to me. I'm sorry that this is going to be my last Tokyo Treat video, but I have more to come for the page, so don't forget to stay tuned. Come back and visit the channel periodically. Come hang out with me and see what I've got going on. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Oh, I gotta do it from way back here. Bye, guys. Cheers.